Hi guys, how's it going? Good morning. AJ Siegel here. Last four episodes we spoke about the business level of strategies, and today we'll be focusing on the corporate level of strategy. Corporate level is relevant for any company that has 2 to 3 strategic business units, or at the very least subsidiaries. A strategic business unit in general is a division which handles its own profit and loss kind of unit. So without further ado, let's start with the slides. Episode 5. So what are the strategies that corporate level executives should be looking at? So when we grow locally or globally, we must always now face a different aspect of a business. How do we become the dominating power in the region? In this scenario, there are two main strategies and two main analyses to be made. One is synergies, the other one being directional strategies, such as growth, stability, and retrenchment. And two main analyses to be made are portfolio analysis and parenting strategy. Synergies in general mean how would the strategic business unit or a subsidiary of sorts might work together, and how would two competitors might work together, complementing each other's weaknesses and gaining larger market share. So sometimes you can even have divisions that may compete with one another for different markets, whatever the case is, but they might still find synergies in which they might decide to work together. The types of synergies that you can take a look at are 6. So there's the shared know-how, which is knowledge sharing between units and subsidiaries. The shared tangible resources using the same sources. For example, using the same facilities and sharing costs. It could be using the same supply chain in general. The pool negotiating power, which is the more bargaining chips you have, the better it is for the business. And we can get incremental discounts and whatever the case is. Coordinated strategies. All the strategic business units or subsidiaries may approach competitors the same way. They work in the same fashion, and they might be able to even leverage either competitors or potential clients better because they're everywhere. Another option is naturally vertical integration, which is coordinating the flow of supplies and goods from one strategic business unit, subsidiary, to the other, which would reduce costs and time to market. For example, I have one strategic business unit, which is production, and I have another one, which is the supply one, the inventory one. They work together well. And instead of using a third-party supplier of sorts, I will be using my own inventory system, and then the overall time to market would be reduced. And the last one is the combined business creation, which is building a new business venture by pulling resources and strategies from different SBUs, and which could become beneficial. I'll do some name dropping. So, for example, IronSource went public around a year ago. They bought out Bidalgo. It's like they acquired them. So Bidalgo deals with mobile, while IronSource doesn't necessarily just deal with mobile, but the shared know-how of both of them together, should they decide to do some kind of a strategic business venture in which they do a joint venture and create a completely different business unit, would be a smart decision, and they could use the shared know-how to create it better. This is a combined business creation. And the last one is transferring capabilities and sharing tangible resources. So this is to duplicate the success of one strategic business unit or subsidiary to the other by using the same resources to improve profit margins. So one option on the left-hand side is the transfer of competencies at Philip Morris. So for example, research and development goes to production, while marketing and sales is shared between both ends of the company, where one industry is the tobacco industry and the other one is the brewing industry. So they're using the same knowledge to sell better. And on the other, we have the sharing of resources at Procter & Gamble. So for example, R&D is shared and marketing and sales is shared between the paper towels and the disposable diapers. So R&D is being done for both ends and for both divisions, and marketing and sales is done for both divisions. And that's pretty much it. This is what it should look like. So again, I would like to thank you for your time, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.